Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. My name is Patricia Meredith, and I'm the author of the short story Mary, Did You Know?, which is featured in the Christmas anthology, Christmas Fiction Off the Beaten Path by Mount Zion Ridge Press. This is an incredible collection of 6 short stories that vary from historical fiction to fantasy, and they're all written by wonderful Christian authors. So today I would like to share with you one of my favorite passages from my short story. This particular one was inspired by real events that happened with my firstborn son. That's actually what led to the writing of this short story. More on that in another video. But this particular passage, I was struck by the thought, you know what, Mary probably had the same issues with an infant. Yes, he was baby Jesus, but he was also an infant baby child. So you know in her humanity that she struggled with some of the things that an infant introduces into your life. One of them being the interruption of chores. But it usually ends happily. So let's see what happens with Mary. Here we go. The cries were hunger cries. I knew as soon as I heard them. But I was in the middle of washing the large stack of dirty cloths covered in poop and pee and spit up, and I was up to my thighs in the chilly river water. On a smooth rock along the riverbed sat the large basket holding my baby, and I called back to him, "I'll be there in just a moment, sweetheart. Just let Mommy finish these cloths." Wah! But baby Jesus was having none of it. He was hungry. Now. "I'll be there in a moment," I called back again. "Just one more wham!" Nope, not gonna happen. I grabbed the remaining claws and threw them on the muddy riverbank as I splashed toward the shore. Who cared if they got dirtier? Certainly not Jesus, as he was the one making this mess. Wham! I pulled my skirt down from where I'd tucked it into the rope around my waist to avoid getting it too wet and hurried to the rock that held the basket. "I'm coming," I said over the squall and peeked over the edge. Jesus looked up at me and grinned. No tears. No signs of crying at all. Not even chewing on his hands out of hunger. He was perfectly fine. "You're not even hungry," I shook my head. Jesus kept smiling at me as I picked him up, the love spilling out of his eyes as he looked at me. "Did you just want Mommy?" I asked him, and his eyes told me yes. I held him close and hummed, the wet hem of my skirt slapping my damp ankles as I swayed. I didn't want to clean those rags anyway. Merry Christmas, everybody. And again, if you would like a copy of this, it's available online at patricia-meredith.com/shop, along with lovely book earrings, or here locally in Spokane at Auntie's Bookstore or Second Look Books. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas.